Hi everybody, and welcome back to Chef Sherry's Plant-Based Kitchen. Today I'm working on a dish that my dear friend Carol Cunard brought to my attention. She, like me, we are true internet investigators to find good recipes, and she is a sleuth, let me tell you. She found this wonderful baked bean recipe that's totally vegan that we're going to be using when we provide our shelter meal this month down in the city of Chicago. So let me get started and show you what I've done. So Carol did a few things different with this recipe. One of the things she did is when we put the onion in, we caramelized it. What does that mean basically? You burn the onion, so it's very crispy. Can you take a look at this and see what it looks like? So I've caramelized the onion and I've added my garlic. And remember, I will post this recipe on my YouTube channel under the description section so that you too can make this. So we're ready to go. So we've already done the onion and garlic. As I said, we've caramelized the onion and added the garlic. The next step, and I'm going to get into my steps here, is we're going to add our tomato paste and stir it in for about 30 to 60 seconds. So I've got some tomato paste here. Try to get it all out. I tasted these baked beans last week at Carol's house, and unbelievable. They're so good. I think that everyone's going to love them at the shelter. Okay, let me stir this in for about 30 seconds. Now this pan I'm using here has handles. I'll show you what they look like. They come off. These are Salad Master appliances, so I can take these off and then I can use this in the oven because these are going to be baked in the oven just in the same pot that I'm doing all this work in. Okay, we've added our tomato paste. The next thing we're going to do is add our dry ingredients, and that includes organic mustard seed and some smoked paprika, cumin, and crushed red pepper flakes. And let's see how much we do this for. For about 30 seconds we're going to stir this in. So these beans have, sweetness, they have savory, they have all these wonderful flavors combining together. So let's see if we can go about 30 seconds here. Okay, we're also going to be making these wonderful vegan tofu kebabs with vegetables and tofu for the shelter meal, along with potato salad and coleslaw and hummus and some wonderful banana and ice cream that this time will include some dried peanut butter, the low-fat peanut butter in there, and we'll probably do some cocoa nibs on top. And of course, fresh fruit, that always is a given at the shelter. All right, so we've added that in. The next thing we're going to do is add our broth, and this has to cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. So let me add it in. It's just vegetable broth, and it's going to thicken up. So there you can sort of watch this as it's cooking. I'm going to turn it up just a tad, and we'll let this all blend together. So this recipe originally called for using oil, but we don't cook with oil, so you can caramelize onions without any oil. And the recipe didn't even say to caramelize the onions, it just said to make them translucent. But Carol said it's absolutely delicious when you caramelize onions. And all you do is put them in the pan, put the lid on, and let them brown. Maybe a drop of water, you can get some of the good caramel stuff, caramelization off the bottom, and just keep stirring it into the pot until they're nice and brown. It's pretty easy, you can't mess it up. So I can already see that this is thickening. Can you see that? It's becoming a nice thick sauce. I'm going to just turn this down a little drop. And we'll expedite this. Maybe we haven't gone 2 minutes with stirring, but it looks pretty thick to me. The next thing we're going to do is add our maple syrup, molasses, tamari, vinegar, Worcestershire, liquid smoke, and a little salt and pepper. So I've already put these all together. Remember, I say when I cook, I get everything prepped ahead of time so that we're not stopping to measure things out. That takes up precious time. And this just makes the whole thing go fast. So there we go. We've added this. Let's see if we add the rest of this too. And a little bit of salt and pepper, which is right here. So it really is a quick recipe. And what I did too, and I'll show you this while we're stirring this up. Let's see how we do this. We just have to combine it. I made my Great Northern beans in my Instant Pot yesterday. So this equals about 3 cans of Northern beans. And now what I'm going to do is add the beans in. This is our last step. We're almost there before they hit the oven. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to stir this in, make sure I've got everything in. We just combine these. Oh, I can't wait to eat these for dinner tonight. I am hungry for the beans. They are so good. So we'll probably pair this with a nice salad, fresh fruit. I don't know, what else would we put with it? Maybe do some steamed veggies. We'll see. Whatever we've got in the house, we'll use it up. Okay, so that looks pretty combined. So all we're going to do now is put the lid back on my beans. And let me just make sure what we've got here. Okay, we're going to cover them with the lid and we're going to bake them for 45 minutes. And then it says about halfway through, take the lid off and let them bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, or maybe, no, wait a minute. No, 45 minutes in the oven, then take the lid off and then give them another 10 to 15 minutes so everything thickens and caramelizes on top. That makes sense. Okay, so let's do this. I've got my pot holders ready to go here. I'm going to go over here and open up my oven. So I've got the lower oven ready to go. I'm going to take my beans and my lid. Put this into the oven. I don't know if this is going to fit, Dale. Wait a minute, we may have an issue here. Hold on. Turn this off. I think what we're going to have to do is remove this. There we go. And I'll put this over here. There's always something when you're trying to make something. But that's okay. We've got it now. We'll put this in. And I'm going to set my timer for 45 minutes. And then I'll open it up, take the lid off, and just let them brown another 10 to 15 minutes and caramelize on top. And beautiful vegan baked beans will be ready. So I'm sorry I can't show you the finished product right now. It would have taken too long to do all this and then do it again. But I will post pictures on my Facebook page, so follow me there as well. And enjoy them. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and see you next time. Bye-bye for now.